macOS is the OS which you found on Apple's MacBooks and Hackintoshes. And you hardly want to use it, not only for chilling, software applications like Final Cut Pro or Logic Pro for programmers Xcode. So, to run macOS, to use it, you will be needing an entirely new hardware. More precisely, you need to purchase an actual Hackintosh or a MacBook in case of running macOS. Can you run macOS in your existing Windows PC or Windows laptop? No.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
So the only existing way to run macOS in your existing Windows PC or laptop is virtualization. Using VMware or VirtualBox, you can run macOS in your existing hardware. But it won't be more convenient, right? Because virtualization, it just takes so much RAM in your computer. So your computer's experience will be not so good if you do virtualization. So what if I tell you that there is a way you can install macOS in your existing hardware? I mean, just installing it. So how can you do it? Well, so simple. Just flash macOS in your USB drive. Just plug it into your computer and fire it up and click the install button and you'll be done. And that's right. No. You cannot install it just like that. It is a very complicated process and it has lots of pros and lots of cons in it. And I'm going to explain you everything about Hackintosh. So let's get started. So they are called as Hackintosh. And what is Hackintosh? Well, Hackintoshes are computers which they run Apple's legendary macOS in a non-Apple hardware. As you know, Apple designed the macOS in a way that it only runs on Apple's hardware, using only on Apple's laptops and computers. But Hackintoshes are entirely different. It is your own computer. It is not an Apple product, but it runs macOS. But how? Let me explain you in detail. But before that, what is Apple thinking of Hackintosh? Apple is very strict when it comes to software piracy and security. So how does this thing Hackintosh even exist? Apple's EULA agreement, also called as End User License Agreement of macOS, states that distributing the software is illegal, which means Hackintoshes are not official or legal. They're illegal. I mean, they're just piracy. And also, when it comes to piracy, you won't get any technical support from Apple in your macOS Hackintosh, or else for the softwares you purchase in them, like Final Cut Pro, if you want to get any technical support, Apple won't stand by you. So who should you contact? That is the Hackintosh community. So they are the guys who are providing you with the macOS installation disk, with the macOS files to install them in your computer. And you can only get the support from the Hackintosh community only. And Apple won't cover up for you. The next step, we come to compatibility. So we know that there is an option to install macOS in your existing hardware. But what's the compatibility? So this is where everything gets sketchy. Because the original OS only runs on Apple's hardware, only the hardware which is manufactured by Apple. That is why there are only limited compatible hardware to build a Hackintosh. More precisely, Apple designed macOS to run on ARM architecture, which is the Mac's architecture. But Windows and other PCs like Linux runs on x86 and 64-bit architecture. So this is completely different. So in case you want to run macOS in your 64-bit or 32-bit architecture system, you need to modify macOS in a way that it runs on also 64-bit and 32-bit architecture. And that is what the Hackintosh community did. They just modified the entire OS. They're just modifying it to run it onto the 64-bit and 32-bit hardware. What are the pros and cons in this? But before that, there are almost 98% of our viewers are watching my videos and not subscribing. I really appreciate if you just subscribe to me, and your subscription makes me more motivated and help me do more videos like this. And now back to the video. Well, the pro is you can experience macOS in your existing hardware rather than running them by buying a new hardware, buying a new MacBook or a Hackintosh. You can just run it in this PC also. So you're unleashing an experience that you're willing to do in your existing hardware itself. And then the customization and ability to choose the parts, and you can even build a a Hackintosh, which is powerful than Apple's original Macintosh. You can just add some more powerful GPU and more powerful CPUs, and then you can just build your own Hackintosh, and that will be more powerful than, and get yourself comfortable with Macintosh. And also, a typical MacBook or a Macintosh costs you around $1,200, while building a Hackintosh or buying a Hackintosh just costs you around $400. So there's a huge difference, there's a huge price difference, and you can just invest only a small amount of money to get the most out of your system. And then the cons. So what are the cons in buying a Hackintosh or just building a Hackintosh? Well, number one is poor technical support. So you can only get support from Hackintosh community. Apple won't be in your side if you want them to support you. So poor technical support is one of the greatest cons in your Hackintosh experience. And number two, security issues. What? Security issues? Yes, because we're just giving all your data. You will just store all your photos, videos, and exclusive documents in your computer. And the OS which is running on your computer is not from an official company or a verified company. It is from a community which is considered to be illegal. So you are just giving all your data to unknown community. So all your data will not be secure. I mean, a lot of people are using Hackintoshes right now, but what I'm telling you is it is not confirmed that all your data are storing in a very secure server, right? So your data can be on the internet at any time. And then number three, driver incompatibilities. So driver incompatibilities, what is that? Well, actually your system's manufacturer must be providing you with a driver for Windows, but they should be providing you with a driver for macOS. In that case only your Hackintosh system can run smoothly. Or else if your hardware is not compatible with macOS, you can just buy a driver from Hackintosh community, which is also not official, it is unofficial, but you can run macOS, that's the point, right? And then if you are going to install macOS in your older hardware, like your hardware can be about 5 years or more than 5 years old, you will be getting a crappy device experience. For that you can just run Linux in your hardware, right?
It's the one and only DRE. Dr. Dre, Lil Buff.
In your PC or laptop, your device will be just lagging and sluggish, and even it takes so much time to boot into the desktop. So you'll be getting a very slow and sluggish experience. Then, last but not least, instability. So your OS will be unstable because it is not running on where it's supposed to run, right? We are just pushing it beyond the limit, so you will be getting lots of kernel panics in your system, lots of security issues, so it is very unstable to run Mac OS in your existing Hackintosh. So if you're okay with all of those cons and you just focusing on the pros, you just want to use the Function Pro, you just need the Logical Pro, and you're a developer, you just need the Xcode to run and develop apps for Mac OS, then you can proceed with the installation process. I'm not going to show you the practical process, but if you want I can put a separate tutorial just for that. Well, how do I download that? How do I just get Mac OS in my system right now? But before that, please keep these things in your mind. Your device can or cannot work with the Mac OS, so make sure that your system is compatible with Mac OS in Hackintosh website. So let's proceed with the installation process. Go to Hackintosh website. First, sign up a free account in Hackintosh community website, and then just download your desired version of macOS. It will be downloaded as a torrent file, so you need to extract it to play with it. Use TransMac or RealMac to get a recovery device of your USB stick. Plug it in and then just proceed with the installation process. Format your hard disk in APFS format and then just proceed with the installation, and then you'll be good to go. So this is how you install macOS in your existing hardware or in your Hackintosh. So as I said before, if you want to see the practical installation process, I have this laptop. So this is fully compatible with Hackintosh's requirements, right? It has almost everything to run macOS in it. But I haven't tried it practically because the hard disk in this laptop is just busted. So it's not working, so I need to replace the hard disk in this, and after replacing, if you want, I can just upload a tutorial on how to Hackintosh your existing device. Just comment down below whether you want. And then that's it for today, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode of Sit Talks, and then also just join our Discord server. Link is in the description box down below. Just go and join our Discord server, and let's build a community where you can ask any doubts regarding tech. And also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and also Cyber is now on Reddit, so just go and follow us. And I'll see you guys later, and also don't forget to subscribe. Bye.